Alright, what's up guys, it's Demonic, and I am back on Black Ops, if you couldn't tell. Today we're going to be discussing the Black Ops 2 trailer, world reveal, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to talk about my reaction and my feeling towards the next Call of Duty game in the franchise. Alright, so the trailer was released yesterday, May 1st, my bad. And it is about a 2-minute long world reveal, I should say, and it, starts off pretty promising. Okay, so I'll just break the trailer down from what I saw. It starts off with what appears to be an in-game character. I don't know if he's either an ally or an enemy. He looks fairly old. He looks like he's being interrogated somewhere, telling a story, whatever you want to call it. And from what I saw, I think it showed mostly campaign gameplay. I think they'll be showing off multiplayer and stuff later at the NBA Finals or whatever, like they usually do with every Call of Duty game. But anyways, the game comes out November 13th, 2012. There was a release date shown at the end of the trailer, but aside from that, let's talk about the actual, game now, I guess you could say. I haven't been following news on Black Ops 2. I usually follow Call of Duty games, but recently, more and more, I have not been really excited for Call of Duty games, mostly because each one has been disappointing me, and it just hasn't been fun. I think the last Call of Duty game I was excited for was probably Black Ops, but after Black Ops, I was not really excited for any other games in the franchise, at least. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was a terrible experience for me. I mean, I did play a lot. It was fun for the first week, like every Call of Duty game is, but then when people exploit and boost, especially that game, that had a lot of boosters, it just becomes a miserable game to play. And it was very hard to get good gameplays on Modern Warfare 2 just because the game was so hard to do well in, at least for me. But every other Call of Duty game was much easier compared to Modern Warfare 2. But anyways, one key point I have to point out in this trailer is that it takes place in the future. Now, I'm a little iffy about this. So everything, like I said, looked pretty promising until I see like these mech-looking spider things, like tank bots, and I was like, what the hell are they doing, man? I mean, at one point in the trailer, they show like cowboys on horses and like a western shooter thing. I'm like, what the hell are they doing here? It doesn't look like Call of Duty. It looks like it looks like they're pulling shit out of their ass because they ran out of ideas. That's the best way to sum it up. The new Black Ops game looks disappointing. I'm sorry, but, I love Treyarch. I love all the Call of Duty games that Treyarch has made. World at War was one of the most funnest experiments. I mean, one of the most fun experiences I've had on a Call of Duty game. I would like for them to bring back a World War II game, but just revamp the graphics and just upgrade, the whole gameplay itself. But, I mean, there's nothing much you could change because they have their key, set game. All they do is just change the guns and some of the graphics and you got it, kill streaks and stuff, but they don't really change the game much. But with Black Ops 2, they completely changed it. I mean, it's the future. I mean, at the end of the game, or the trailer, the world reveal, they even, set their tagline as "The future is black," and then it says Black Ops 2, and it's all flashy and all, badass and stuff, but I don't know. My reaction is just, WTF. I don't really have a positive or negative feeling. I'm just sort of confused at the moment. I'm like, how did they jump from a, Vietnam time era shooter to something of the future? If you watch FPS Russia or even know who he is, he has a video of him using this sort of quad, little robot flying shooting thing. I forgot what it's called, but it's got a quad rotor thing, and they actually include that in the game, and it was pretty surprising to see that. I mean, I think FPS Russia talked about it a little bit in his video about that, but whatever. From what I've been reading, and after I watched the world review, I did some researching, and I heard that Zombies is back. Or at least I think, a majority of the people were saying Zombies 3 is returning. Yeah, Zombies is coming back. Zombies is the only thing Treyarch has good going for themselves. one thing that Treyarch did do amazingly though was they totally did a fine job with the balance. The balance in this game was perfect. Black Ops is one of the most balanced games compared to, next to Call of Duty 4. I mean, they're pretty close. Modern Warfare series though, I'm talking about like Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, not Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. We're terrible, balance-wise. You know, I did hear that Treyarch is bringing back some new perks, and they have been receiving negative connotations. But, you know, I'm still iffy about it. I have no clue whether or not I should be happy or, you know, pissed off. From what I was reading from people on Reddit and other websites, like forum websites, everyone was pissed off. Everyone was talking about how this is going to be the shittiest Call of Duty. And, you know, maybe if Call of Duty goes downhill from here, maybe they might, you know, with the next game decide, hey, let's do something new to the franchise. Give it something fresh. But until then, I'm pretty sure they're going to be sticking with the same old gameplay. But if I do get Black Ops 2, it will most likely be for the campaign. I've recently noticed that they have been doing fantastic jobs with their storytelling. You know, Black Ops had a very, very good story, and they, you know, put in some sophisticating voice act. Like, they put in Sam Worthington and Ed Harris. They put all these, you know, actors as their voice actors. And you can tell they're distinct voices. Like, I mean, take World at War, for instance. They used Gary Oldman and Kiefer Sutherland in their game. Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 story was okay, but I mean, the Black Ops story, the it had a very complex story, I should say, you know, with the whole interrogation thing, and then like it all ties together in the end. But you know, I most likely will be playing Black Ops 2 for its story. Oh, watch this RC car fuck me up. God, I hate those. But I most likely will be playing for the story. I will probably make another video about Black Ops 2, like if I get any new information that is, I guess, important or critical. But the campaign is something that I probably will play for. Most likely rent, I don't know, because, you know, I don't really like the way that the trailer, I don't know, maybe the world reveal did not do a good job of revealing Black Ops 2. Maybe they should have shown more critical stuff, like actual gameplay instead of just, you know, campaign, you know, probably cinematic moment. You know, most of the time on those world reveals, they just show cinematic moments. But it does give you that vibe of, okay, America's being taken over this time, and now the soldiers have to use future equipment and stuff to take them out. But, you know, I was saying I was reading somewhere, people were comparing it to Halo. I don't think it looks like Halo. I mean, there are some, you know, helicopters and mechs they have in the game that sort of look futuristic that have never really been incorporated in the Call of Duty franchise. But one other thing that caught my attention was, in the trailer, they actually had jet gameplay, or like a fighter jet, you know, from first-person perspective, and it looked pretty cool. You know, one thing that David Vonderhaar said was he wanted to try and implement, you know, a lot of people ask him about vehicles and stuff. I guess he finally listened, and I mean that's something new. I mean, to the Call of Duty franchise, putting in, you know, user-controlled vehicles, so they're doing something there change-wise, which is good. But as the game is coming to an end here, my overall reaction to the Black Ops 2 world reveal is, I'm iffy. You know, I don't know whether I should be happy or not. Like I said, I'm still in between. I'm most likely not going to be getting Black Ops 2. I know I said that about about Modern Warfare 3, but the only reason why I ended up getting Modern Warfare 3, like I said, was for the campaign, and then I decided to play some multiplayer, and I figured, you know, it's something new to play, because I was really bored at the time. But Black Ops 2, and not just me, you know, I mean, everyone was saying, oh, I'm not getting Modern Warfare 3, and it feels like everyone got it. But when people say, you know, I was looking at the comments stuff, people were saying, no, I'm not getting this game, Black Ops 2 looks bad. I actually do believe that, because if you look at the trailer, it has a ton of dislikes, or at least the time I saw. Maybe it's increased more because more people have been watching it, but hey, what can you do? Go check out the trailer for yourself. The link will be in the description, and I'll also have some other trailers. I know they released a new trailer called like it's like the Black Ops 2 documentary trailer. I'll put it all in the link. Write in the comments what your reaction is to the trailer, and if you don't even like Call of Duty, you know, I guess still write your reaction. I don't care if you hate on it. I mean, I don't care. But once again, this is my reaction to Black Ops 2, and I'll see you guys later with more content. Peace.